Hey. Hello, everyone. Thank you for the thumbs up. Come on in the building. How you doing? How you feeling? How you living? What's up with your sugar? Hey, hey. Mm. Life is fucking good, man. Life is good. Y'all, so amazing. I'm really like a learner type of person. So I like to learn. Even if I get my heart broken or if like there's a rough patch or something I'm going through, I'm always like, oh, but the lessons, like, oh my God, I saw parts of myself I never saw before. I'm always like that. Some people may be like, girl, all this extra like woo woo shit, but I'm really like that. I can have beef with you and still evaluate it like, oh, what's the lesson for me here? I learned so much in this experience. Yeah, some people be like, yo, this bitch is crazy. This is crazy. But really, like, yeah, I learned so much about life and my interactions with others. So, hello, everyone. My name is Tiara Shardé. It is time for Cosmic Womb. All right. There was a message coming through yesterday and today, and I just thought that I'd hop on live real quick and share something with you. So, welcome back to everyone. And welcome if you are new. My name is Tiara Shardé. I'm a spiritual mentor. I'm a certified master life coach. I'm an author, CEO, and founder of the Embodying the Goddess Transformation Program, as well as the Pussy Portal, as well as the Pussy Portal Masterclass. What's up? Hello. How you doing? We out here. We out here. We staking our motherfucking claim on the land. Me and my sisters. This is what we doing. All right. If you would like to contact me, there's a bunch of links in the description box. The Pussy Portal Master Class, we start July 17th. Shout outs to the ladies who have registered. It's going to be amazing. And I have some surprises in there because y'all already know. I like to go above and beyond. I like to do a little bit extra of what's expected of me just because that's just what I do. Okay. So when you sign up, I got to stop leaning, y'all. I be leaning when I talk. Let me straighten up. So when you sign up, you'll get a bunch of good stuff. It's 5 weeks with me. We meet every single week. We have our community. We have our guided workshops, and it's live. It's live, live, live. You're not going to get some recording that I did 8 years ago. It's live in full effect. So let's get into today's message. This message is titled "What is Required of You," and there's been so many messages coming through. I just spoke to a sis this rising and just a lot of confirmations. And it's so good to hear from other women who have like the same dream, the same intel coming in, like the same, it's incredible, it's profound, and I'm so thankful for it. Um, because it's like, no, this is not just in your mind. This is not something that you just thought up. The goddess is really talking to us, and I'm able to align my message with hers and it sound the same. So that's how you know, yo, we really tapped in. This is real. This is not something that we're making up. This is real life shit. So, shout outs to the sis and shout outs to my other sisters. So this message is for us. Um, it is a confirmation. It's also encouragement, right? Because the confirmation is you've been hearing from the sacred mother, the goddess. You've been activated. You've been online. You've been getting messages on how to move forward in your spiritual practice, your spiritual journey, as well as, yes, move forward, right? The encouragement to do so. So that is confirmation for you. And this is encouragement from me, to give to you to move forward. And one of the ways that you can do that is by paying attention and seeing, okay, well, what is required of you at this time? What is being asked of you? And we, me and the sis, we laughed because it's like the goddess doesn't really ask you to do anything. She tells you what you are needing to do, right? And it's kind of that's what it is. It's no, hey, could you drop this off? It's like, drop this off, and then at 3:30 we're doing this, so you should be there. It's that's it. So for many of you, you may be wondering, like, am I really hearing from goddess, God, mama? So this message is specifically for those who hear from the goddess herself. The goddess, though, not like other folks, and not to disrespect other, gods and deities and spirits, because they definitely do exist, y'all. Like, let's not, they exist, okay? Look, it's not to talk, but the sacred mother is the sacred mother. The divine goddess is the divine goddess, and that's just what it is. So my message today is for those who feel that call. You feel that pull. The call itself can look like many different things, but for most of us, they're dreams. They're also memories. I don't really like saying past life because it exists all right now, but in other lives, you have that recall. You have memories of your death, and many women may also experience this. Again, to be very clear, the women I'm addressing in this message is those who are in direct communication with the goddess, and that that's who you're in communication with. And likewise, other women who may not be too sure, that that's who you're in communication with. You are talking to the goddess. So I said this in a lot of different circles. I definitely said this when I did the Divinity of Sex and the Sensual Worship workshops. Thank you for the thumbs up, y'all. How y'all doing? It's a whole new world. A whole new world, right? It's a whole new world out here. And it's about to be a whole new world where the old is going to be wiped away. The old meaning the current regime is going to be wiped away, and it's going to be replaced with the ancients, with the sacred mother, with the goddess. I've been saying that a long time. I've been saying that a long fucking time, y'all, right? And just today, talking with the sis, it was more confirmation, like, oh my, like, this shit is real. It's real. The past few videos, I was talking about the bloodlines and your ancestry and your, ancestral gifts and your inheritance and things like that. That's real. You're coming online. For many of you, a part of your inheritance is the reunion with the goddess, with the sacred mother. That's a part of your inheritance. It's not like, for some, well, it's everything, right? So let me slow down here. When you're dealing with the goddess, ooh, and I just got that. Ooh, okay. When you're dealing with the goddess, there's nothing left out. So when I say inheritance, okay, yeah, I do mean money. I do mean that too. I do mean land. I do mean those things, assets, right? But I also mean the magic in your bloodline, the magic in your ancestry. You're inheriting it right now. And look at this. I just gotta yeah, you're inheriting this right now, or those spiritual gifts are being activated right now, and you're meant to use them. So really pay attention to your dreams right now. So what's required of you now, right? Let's say that. What's required of you now, pay attention to your dreams. Record them, write them down. My sisters out there, you're getting some real ass codes right now on what to do, on what your purpose is, on what you're being morphed into. You're being called towards that. At this time, your dreams are telling you, courage. There's a lot. I'm listening and I'm processing right now. So courage is what's needed from you. Be courageous. Hey V, how you doing, love? And I shared this before and with other sisters. You know, many of us remember our other lives and you know what we had to go through to stand in our truth. Y'all have been on my page for a long time, and you've heard me say many of times that there's real life persecution from other lives and this life, and it does cause a lot of fear. It does cause your throat chakra to close up. Many of my sisters out here, you were literally in the fight for woman, yeah, for goddess, for women and children, and for the land. You were really doing that in your other lives, and you have memories of that now, and it could really it could keep you stuck. It could keep you fearful of moving forward on your path because you're like, oh my God, I have this memory. I know before I was hurt really badly because I stood up for a certain thing. In this life, it's different. Something is different about this current life, this experience. It's like every single thing that you were promised is going to play out now. And what is required of you is to have courage to step out and stand out. You could be having memories of other lives more than other people because other people will be like, well, it's not an issue. Just go on and do it. But for you, you know that this is how you died in another life. So it's not that simple to just like, all right, I'm going to do it. You literally have to be aware that it could lead to death. It could, absolutely. You see it all the time. Freedom fighters, people with information, all of that, they're targets. My thing to you, goddess, is this path in this time and space is a little bit different. Okay? You don't have to be afraid of that. You have to move, though. You have to move forward. You can't hide any longer. Because what's going to happen for many of my sisters, and what has happened, is you live like meaningless existences. You literally live like a half-assed life because you're avoiding the call of the goddess and from the Most High. You know that this is what you need to do. You know that you're meant to open this business or be a teacher or a leader. You know that you're meant to help humanity in some capacity. You also know that you're meant to lay down the foundation and the groundwork on the planet. And I'm a messenger to let you know that it is time. It is time. My purpose is to be the lighthouse. My purpose has shifted, or my awareness, my understanding of my purpose has shifted over the years. And right now I'm so fucking clear that it's like, wow. There's a piece to it as well as a kind of overwhelm too. Like, oh my God, like this is big. But you have other women who are coming online. Other women who are needing to see your example. They're needing to see your example in order to step into the purpose. You know, for my journey, that has always been the case. You know, women have seen me and they're like, okay, I feel the pull towards her because she has the information that I'm needing. And we're going to honor our contract in this life. And I'm going to share that with her. And then y'all share y'all energy and y'all knowledge and wisdom with me as well. So it's always a give and take, for real, for me. That's how I view it. I view it as a reciprocity taking place. You're going to have a lot of shifts Like I've been saying this for the past several months, that you're going to have people in positions of power. They're going to be knocked the fuck out of power. Some of them, it's going to be really dramatic. Others of them, what you'll be told is that they stepped down. Some of them didn't step down. Some of them were pushed the fuck off. And that's the behind the scenes that, they may not say. But there's going to be a lot of things taking place towards the rest of this year where it's going to be, things are going to get a little fucking strange. Things are going to get strange. And the message for my women who resonate with this is to tap into your divinity. Tap into the magic and the sovereignty of woman. Step back into your divinity. That's why I've been doing these workshops over the years, right? Divinity of sex, the voice of the divine feminine, the voice of the divine masculine, all of these things. Sensual worship was a 3-part series. All of these workshops were to awaken woman, the goddess. Come online, you're an oracle, you're a priestess. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I need you. Goddess needs you. She up here angry. She angry as fuck. She mad. And then you just heard the thunder. She wants honor. She wants retribution. Y'all hear the thunder? Hey, Jessie May, how you doing, love? Can y'all hear that? Just started thundering when I said that. Ancestry is a big deal. Bloodline. Your bloodline is a big deal. What was I saying? I said that in some video, but there's a need to trace your ancestry, your bloodline. Some of you, I just heard some of y'all are looking in the wrong place. Some of y'all are looking in the wrong place. Why are they looking in the wrong place? Y'all heard that thunder. Y'all hear that? Please let me know y'all hear that. That shit is loud. It's shaking the floor. Some of y'all are looking in the wrong places as far as your ancestry. And I wonder, you do, right? Okay. Thank you. I wonder if it's bloodline. So it's more definitely look into your ancestry and your bloodline, but also the unseen aspects of your bloodline, because they teach this in a lot of spiritual practices, a lot of spiritual paths, that it's not just the ancestors of your bloodline, it's also the ancestors of the land, it's the ancestors in the trees, it's the spirits. Y'all saw that lightning? Hey. Yeah. I get excited too with rainstorms. Y'all know I was born in the middle of a hurricane. So really, like, nature showing out don't really, I think it's from birth. Because I touched down during the middle of fucking nature showing out. So I'm kind of like, oh my God, look at the lightning, strike down and hit that tree. You know what I mean? So for some of you, like I was saying, there's a need to explore the unseen aspects of your bloodline. Maybe certain things that they didn't say, or certain things that were, well, we're Christian, but we go to the roots, man, every now and then when shit get a little rough, right? Some of y'all have that in your family. Explore that, right? The family magic, the family, I said that too. I said that in Divine Lover video. So if you missed the Divine Lover video, there's probably more information that I'm sharing right now. So go and look at the Find Your Divine Lover, because I think I mentioned the family bloodline and the magic and the supernatural showing out. And that's really what's happening. A lot of the women I'm in contact with, supernatural shit be popping off. And it's kind of like, it's not necessarily for some of the women, but it's different. It's different. More messages, more intent, more guidance, more confirmation, back to back to back. So also more interference. It could be our own self-blocking, or it could definitely be the energies that are present, because I say this a lot, y'all. You're tapping into the goddess. You're tapping into sacred cosmic womb energy. Do you know the history of this planet on how literally woman was wiped the fuck out? Her story, her divinity, her honor was literally wiped out. And for years upon years upon years upon years upon years upon years. Uh-huh. What else? What else, Baba? Years upon years, she has been taken out of the conversation. So do you think that the energies and beings and the people in control of this place are going to be cool with women just stepping into their divinity? Like, do you think they're going to usher you in? Oh, yes, goddess, come in and annihilate everything we just spent thousands of years building after we shitted on you and told everybody that you wasn't really shit like that for real. Yeah. We want you in power. Come on. No. No. They've invested so much time and money to make sure that you, sis, are kept down, quiet, silent, dumb, deaf, blind, don't know who you are or where you came from. They've invested a lot of time and money into that. So I always tell the women I work with, make sure you prayer it up, your spiritual practices are intact. You know, you're tapped in, you got your ancestors on deck, because there are entities and beings that don't want you to take this leadership position that you know you're called to take. Yeah. So that's why in the Pussy Portal Masterclass, I have a topic, a subject that we're going to hone in on called How to Navigate Psychic Attacks Like a High Priestess. That's why it's there. Because, yeah, you're going to come across interference. Even in your own life. Now your man acting up. Now your sibling ain't doing you right because you started awakening and stepping into your power. And it's not that person, but it's those energies and entities that don't want you to do what you're about to do. So, you know, I always say connect with other awakened cosmic women who understand what's going on, who are also not in competition with you, because that shit's for the birds. You can't deal with women who are competing with you or who are jealous of you or who want what you have. You cannot, those are not the type of women you need to be bringing into the fold right now at all. They're a danger to you, sis. Don't do that, okay? Look. All right? You could call me if you want to know the stories, but don't do that, okay? You need to align with women who understand what this is, also knows what's at stake, also knows what kind of risks there could be, also have strategic minds, so that, you know, you're covered. But, you know, I do say women link up. That's why I want you to be in a sister circle. That's why I create the things that I create, because niggas be knowing, all right? Shit. And we don't know everything, but what we do know be enough, okay? So link up, because that is your protection. Link up with other women who are in alignment, because that is your protection. We know what's going on. We know that the cosmic mother is awakening and she's pissed off because she has not been honored. She has not been venerated. Nobody be talking about her. They wiped her out of the church. They wiped her out of religion. They completely just defecated on her entire name. So now you got the goddess. She knocking all your shit off. Okay? She knocking all that shit over. She's not playing. And she's not playing with those she's giving the messages to either. She's not playing with me. Okay? I was just talking to the sis earlier. Like I said, she not playing with us. There's no games. It's not this, like I said, it's not, hey, can you take out the trash? It's like, take out the trash. After you take out the trash, I need you to come back here. I need you to rise at 4 a.m. every morning and meditate and pray, and then go into the pussy portal. After you go into the pussy, like, it's literally that. And for some, and at times for me, it is not even that clear, but I do understand that this is not a request. This is not an ask. This is an order. This is a directive that you've been given. And some of you are like, free will, but what about free will? Yeah, you already took care of that when you came here. You already signed up for the free will, and that's why you're here. So you got to do what you're meant to do, right? What's required of you is surrender, because we could let our imbalanced ego lead the show, right? And do things and operate off of that. But it's not us. We're not playing by the rules of this reality. We're playing by some other shit. This is cosmic. This is spiritual. So different rules, there's different rules. A lot of this shit isn't fought with logic at all. It's really the unseen and the supernatural. It's the celestial. So that's going to be showing up for a lot of my goddesses, a lot of my sisters out there. Now, for the women who have no fucking idea what I'm talking about and you want to know, but you feel kind of like something is going on with you, some sort of information, reach out to me, sis. Look, please do. Please contact me. If you have some questions or you're like, you're not sure, you think you're hearing the call, but you don't know, and then you think it's Jesus, but then you're like, nah, it can't be Jesus. Wherever you're at, just hit me up. My email is in the description. Y'all have my Instagram. I am approachable. You can DM me for now. You can DM me for now while I'm not as busy, right? And I usually get back to DMs anyway. So yeah, DM me with any questions or concerns. If you have no clue what I'm talking about, but you resonate in some way, right? Because there's women who are like that. A lot of the goddesses who are coming online are coming from the church. I said that like years ago in the beginning of my journey. They're coming from the church because the soul is asking for something else. And there's a lot of conflict with the women in the church. You're like, oh, I don't know. Am I disrespecting Jesus? Is God going to be upset with me? I don't understand. But I just feel this inside of me. It's calling me and I don't know what to do. You hit me up, sis. You need to hit me up. Because you're being called for more, because you've been adhering to a patriarchal religion that has neglected woman, that has disrespected her, that has literally swept her under the rug like she wasn't shit, as if she didn't birth you. And what's happening now on the planet, you see the feminine energy coming in and snatching all your motherfucking snacks. Yes. Because how are you going to sit around and enjoy the snacks that she's giving you and you don't say thank you? All right. So look, y'all. Anytime I talk about this, I get fired up. I get fired up. I might start sweating and shit because it's so real. So what else? I want to make sure I'm saying every point because y'all know I be talking. Trusting other women right now is paramount. If they are worthy of your trust, give them your trust. Like, engage with them in that way. You're also going to have a couple frauds around. You know, me and sis, shout out to the sis. We had such a great talk this rising. Oh my goodness. You're going to have a lot of people, a lot of women who are frauds, who really want to be the goddess and be the messenger of the, and not every woman is that. I feel like women can become that, right? Because talking about hierarchy and all that shit in spirituality gets a little weird. But then when you think about it, there is a hierarchy in spirituality, isn't it? There is. With this, it's kind of like, you know, there are women who directly hear from the goddess, and there are women who feel pulled, but they're not sure. And a part of my job is to connect with all of y'all, to get all of y'all, and not to convince you, because I'm not interested in that. I don't want you if I gotta convince you. But I am here to just be that lighthouse for you, the confirmation for you, the encouragement to keep going. And then, like I said, I was directed to have my things in place for you when you need it, right? So the Pussy Portal Masterclass will help you connect to the goddess. It will. It will. For any of the women who have a problem with self-love, self-pleasure, self-intimacy, if you get bored being in your own company, if you get bored, if I tell you to rub your breast and, you know, pray over your womb, if you're doing that shit, look, connect, tap in, right? Tap in. For the women who have been through assaults, but you haven't been able to connect to your womb, it's for you. For those of you who know that there's traumas that were in your family, your grandma and your grandma and your grandma and your grandma all been abused, or they all been persecuted, or all had their men leave them, or all of them. If you one of them women, the Pussy Portal Masterclass is for you. Yes. If you're a woman who feels unfulfilled in her church, especially Christianity, because I came from Christianity. If you feel unfulfilled, Pussy Portal Masterclass is for you. You're unfulfilled within your religion because it neglects the divinity of woman. Period. The end. Goodbye. That's it. That's why you're unfulfilled, sis. Because they keep telling you that you're not shit. That's why. You need to come over to the Pussy Portal Masterclass. All right? Okay? You're addicted to porn and toys. You're addicted to your man. You want your man to touch you, but when it comes time to you to touch you, oh, no, I don't have time. I can't do that. Like, come on through, sis. We got something for that ass. We got something for you too, boo. Let's go. Let's go. What else? Some of y'all, you can't speak to your mom for various reasons, right? A lot of them are not your fault at all. But there's a disconnect with your relationship with your mom. You can't heal it. You don't know how to break through, whether she's in this physical plane or not. Look at me rocking. Why am I rocking back and forth? Ooh, y'all. You have an issue with your mom. You haven't healed your mom's, the mother wound. Come on through, sis. Come on to the Pussy Portal Masterclass. That's why I do what I do, because I've been through every single thing that you possibly could have gone through. I have experience in that lane, sis. I do. I really do. Some of y'all look at me and she be like, she ain't been through shit. She don't really do nothing. Listen, okay, the book is coming out soon. Okay, Healing with Pleasure. That book is gonna come out and you're gonna read it and you'll be like, Tiara, oh my God. Yeah, because it's time to unleash all that we have been hiding and we've been persecuted for. It's time to let all that go. The family secrets and all of this shit. You've been protecting the villain, but you who've been hurt, your life is in shambles. The people who hurt you, they living scot-free. They good. They chilling. But you haven't even given yourself, and you haven't even had the opportunity to live your own life. You're a prisoner in your own body. So the Pussy Portal Masterclass is for you, sis. Because it's time for you to reclaim your divinity. It's time for you to connect with self. It's time for you to forgive and to heal the mother wound. Because the goddess is the mother. So if you have an issue with your physical mother, it's going to block you from getting into the goddess. It's going to block because she is mama. You know, that's for man, woman, child. That's why I teach that a lot. Heal that mother wound. Understand the mother archetype. Understand the inner child. Because the mamas are on the planet. And you can't keep on disrespecting the mama. She not having it. Y'all don't see how she not having it? I gotta laugh sometimes because I be like, yo, mama don't play that shit. She mad. She big mad. And another thing, I want y'all to stay out of these people's business, right? You hear me? Stay out of these folks' business. These other folks. A lot of the shit that's happening on the planet is not for you. Don't involve yourself in that. That's not for you. That's for the people who completely disrespected, degraded, just totally trashed women and America and the earth and the goddess. A lot of the shit that's going on the planet has nothing to do with you. Please stay out of it. Don't play their games. Don't get caught up in their punishment. It's their punishment. It's not yours. Oh. Because some of us, you think all of this shit is happening to you. It's not. It has nothing to do with you. Actually, it would have passed you by. But you thinking that your punishment is their punishment is yours, and you all caught up in the sauce, and now you in the fray. Now you in the fight with everybody else, and it's not about you. You're actually really isolated and protected from the shenanigans on the planet, and you need to understand that so that you could tap in and further be protected from the bullshit on the planet. That's what's going on. All right, so I feel like I'm yelling now. Somebody is coming through mad. Who's coming through angry? Somebody's also not honoring their ancestors. That message came through to me too, and I was like, but I thought I am. Like I thought that I was doing everything. And she's like, nah, step it up, step it up. All right, I was in a room on Clubhouse last night. Was it last night? Yeah. And I had mentioned like there's a lot of activity in the spiritual realm, like there always has been, but something is different lately, and it's been different a little while. Like there's a lot of activity. So, we've been saying like the veil, there's no such thing as a veil anymore. Just leave that alone. There's no veil, right? But it's more than that. It's more. And I've been saying it like the mamas are on the planet, and like the last channeled message I gave, with love, mom, I was saying how, I love you, daughter. I love you, daughter. I'm proud of you, daughter. I'm proud of you. I'm proud. And it was just over and over. I couldn't stop saying it, y'all. And I'm saying this shit out loud. It was just like I couldn't stop. And, in meditations, it's kind of like, well, there's a lot of mamas on the planet. Like there's a lot of like souls, and just so much is happening right now. And so much is coming through. Tap in as best as you can. Tap in. Pay attention to your dreams. Meditate. Have your spiritual practice intact. Some of you, it's good to go on like a regiment. Like 4 a.m. I pray. Right? 8 a.m. I check in. I do this. 3 p.m. I pour libations. 10 o'clock I evening prayer. Some of y'all need that. You need that. It has to be like a boom, 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 boom thing for you. You do it every single day. Some of us don't like routine. I don't like routine at all. I don't. However, there needs to be some sort of routine and diligence and devotion. So if you pray and meditate every single day, that's amazing. Keep doing that. There's something up there. I don't know what that is. I'm just going to leave it alone, y'all, because there be shit going on, and let me just look. If you pray every day, good, that's a part of your devotion. But some of you, there needs to be more discipline. So like I said, set your times where you do rituals, set your days where you do ritual, you do spiritual baths, and keep it going. For my cosmic wombs out there, my awakened sisters, you know who you are. Excuse me. Especially if you're a channel, you're a messenger. Hang on. If you're a channeler, if you're a messenger, they want more. And it's because you're the power source. Definitely need more discipline. Sis, look, me too. Yeah, definitely need more. And they want you to do it more and more and more because you are powerful. You are a power source. And when you are plugged in and charged up, you radiate a lot of power, a lot of healing energy and awakening. You are an activator. So, the goddess really wants you charged up and plugged in so that you can be utilized, right? So that you can be the oracle, you could be the messenger. And you want to be that now, y'all. You really do want that. You want that. That's protection. Your spiritual devotion is your protection, okay? Your spiritual devotion is how you activate even more. So now life is easier for you. Because one thing about the patriarchal system and religion, they want you to be under their control. They need to be your leader. In spirituality, in the goddess, there's none of that weird shit. You're empowered. You are. And you are empowered because you do the spiritual practices and you protect yourself and you remember the goddess. You don't let that slip. You don't be like, oh, man, this, father, this, and it's not woman, goddess, okay, sacred womb. Those things must be a part of your conversation and your reality, because that's the planet. That's what's going on here. And I said this years ago. I said this to the whole nature group. I was like, Mama not playing out here. This was like, what, 4 years ago? Mama is not playing. You either get down or you're going to lay down. And if you lay down, you're going to stay down because Mama's not playing with you. So for many of y'all know what I'm talking about. So get into your practice. And this is not to scare anybody. Like, don't be afraid. Just also don't ignore the messages that are coming through for you. You know that she's asked you to do more spiritual baths. Have you been doing that? You know, she's asked you to pray more. Have you been doing that? She's asked you to continue healing your relationships with women. Have you been doing that? Have you been journaling your dreams? Have you been doing your manifestations? Have you been doing your rituals? These are things that were lost, that were taken from us, and we're relearning them. So for many of us, you know, it could seem like, oh my God, why do I gotta do this? Like, this is so stupid. When really you would have been operating in life already doing this, and it wouldn't have been anything. It would have been like, oh, okay, now it's time. Good. And I do this because it keeps me from dying. Or I do this because it keeps these entities away. They want to steal the planet. They want to steal the magic of the goddess. I'm empowered. I'm devoted to my spiritual practice. And now they can't. They can't take over. They can't keep objectifying women. They can't keep suppressing and oppressing us because I'm tapped in. And there also comes, and shout out to the sis yesterday, she made me see that I was making a distinction between me and my work. And it was just like, oh, yes, that's right. I do that. Thank you for saying that. Yes, I do that. My work helps. My work helps. No, I help. Me, I do. So that's also the goddess as well. Again, you're not under the control of somebody. It's not, oh, something outside. It's something inner. It's the goddess. So you, who are you? You are powerful. What you do. And you know, in patriarchal religion, it's like, oh, woe is me. I'm just a lowly servant. Yo, religion be weird, yo. I'm just a lowly servant. I don't deserve to touch the hem of your garment. Goddess is not that. She like, bitch, you are me. Let's go. Like, what are you doing? Like, get up. What's wrong with you? Right? That's why a lot of the work that I do, see, I'm caught up in that cycle. What I do, right, is to empower you to be empowered. You need to be empowered, goddess, so that you can be powerful and in power. We need you in power. LOL, right? See, sis, how we get caught up in these constructs. We've created these constructs, and then, you know, we have education, which is drilling something inside of you. It doesn't have anything to do with intelligence or intellect. It's just repetition. That's why education and religion can be detrimental to the spiritual path. It can. It's you just going outside of you. You're just talking down about yourself. You don't think that you deserve the love of the Most High Creator. Like, it's just, when you really think about it, it's dumb. It makes no sense. It makes no sense, right? So for many of you, that's also what's required of you to do your studies. Just study what you've been told. I said this in several videos back, but like, read the Bible again. If you grew up in the church and stuff, sometimes it helps to go back and read the Bible so you could be like, this must have been the part that was tampered with, because this don't make sense. Like, how? How is it? Like, what? This doesn't even mean that. This is not even the interpretation that I need. It's not even accurate. So for some of you, you're being guided to review certain things that you learned so that you can unlearn the shit. All right. So I feel like I'm just talking at this point. The shits didn't even make sense when I was little, right? like that's why I say children be so fucking powerful and amazing because it don't make sense. OMG, my ancestors made me read a passage every day. Oh, they make you read yes, sis. Look at that. I was saying that too. You know, I was being led back to the Bible, and it was like, for why? Like, you know how in church you memorize every single book in the Bible, you already know the Bible, but it was just because that is easily accessible. That is a sacred text, right? Because some of it is still, right? That is a sacred text that is easily accessible to you. And now they want you to go back and reread it because they want you to see, okay, well, this don't make sense. You can decode it. See, I can decode it now. Yep, absolutely. Yep, that's what sis said on the phone today too. To read it differently now. Not how we were told, but how, you know, the Most High is coming through with that interpretation. And she's also saying, no, 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 no. This didn't make sense to you in childhood or years ago because it actually doesn't make sense. They left out this part, or they're actually meaning this, right? Or they gave me a different name. They gave the goddess a different name in the Bible. So now you don't know who she is. You don't even know she exists. And then they rewrite the women in the Bible. So now, like I said, you think you ain't shit. So that you think that you ain't shit. Right. Oh, you ate the apple. Oh, you're just here to oil my feet. Or you just gave birth to the Son of God. Like, oh, you just, yeah, but no, not you. Him. That guy, not her. It's just like, whoa. No, 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 no. And that's what's going on right now. That's what's going on. We've been saying it for years. I'm gonna stop saying that. I did a video last month. Look, y'all know I've been talking about this shit for years. I just laugh sometimes. It's so funny. I make myself laugh. But yeah, this is what's going on, and it's revving up, and more people are awakening to it. More people are seeing. More people are seeing. So now with a lot of the smoke screens being cleared out, like in the politicals and all of that shit, there's going to be the same smoke screens being cleared out in religion. Oh, yeah. Wait for it. That is going to be something else. Yeah. Right? What video did I do? Oh my goodness. I wish I knew the. It was some divine message for the collective video I did. And I said that there was a man who's in charge of a very, very, very big religious organization. There's gonna be, listen, I don't even want to there's gonna be a lot of head honchos falling, y'all. A lot of them, a lot. Even like in your neighborhood and oop, yep, I remember you do, right? Yep. Yeah, there's gonna be that. There's gonna be that. Men and women too, but like I said, a lot of these things are man led. Men have led them. And they've been pushing a certain narrative for so long, and it's gonna be pow pow. Now go sit down. Go and sit down because you're being replaced. So a lot of you are the replacements. A lot of you are gonna be witnessing things getting knocked out the way and other people rising into position. Some of you are gonna have overnight successes. You know, that's 2 years now I've been getting that. I think it's 3 years now. Overnight success. Overnight. Some of you, like a leader is going to be knocked off, and somehow, right? Because this is all celestial, this is cosmic. Somehow, you going to be picked for that role. And it's just going to be like, me? In charge of all these people? It's going to be like, yep, you. Yep, let's go. All right, next. So there's just going to be leadership positions being passed the fuck out. For many of you, you've put in the work for so long. It's been due to you. It's been on the way. I heard this a while ago. Your blessings are waiting for you. You're not waiting for your blessings. Your blessings are waiting for you to get in alignment. So for some of you, like I said, those inheritances are coming online. It's going to take you to dig deep. It's going to take for you to finally decide to heal. Because who wants to give $1 million to somebody who always has an overdrafted bank account? Ooh. Clutch the pearls. Clutch them, okay? Who wants to give you $1 million when your bank account is always overdrafted? Right? So you got to think about that. Oh shit, okay, so I need to handle and heal my relationship with money because I need to be able to show I can handle this inheritance. I need to be able to show that. Mama's not going to give me what she promised if I'm not even repping my set. You're not even repping your set. How you gonna get the perks and blessings of the gang? You're not even repping your set. So come on now. We gotta do better. We gotta do better, and we are. We will and we are, right? So let me get out of here. I've been up here rambling, and it's 3:33 p.m. Eastern. Again, all my links are in the description box. The Pussy Portal Masterclass starts July 17th. We gonna go in. Y'all already know we going in. All right? You already know. Oh my God, because I'm cutting down all the bullshit. You're about to see Tiara in rare fucking form. Okay? Because I'm tired. I be tired of the shit. I do. And you already know women and children is my thing. That's my purpose. That's my mission. I've always been like, nah, how dare you fuck with her? Like, you could be my worst enemy, sis. We could not like each other to the core. All right? And I'm gonna still be like, nah, don't talk about my sis like that. How could you? Because if this sis is being picked on, it's only a matter of time before I'm next. That's how I look. That's how I look at it. If any woman is out here being disrespected, it's only a matter of time before they pick me. And I'm good on that. So come together. Let me stop being silly, but come on, sis. Come on through. All right. I love y'all. I hope that you have a magical day. I hope that you're loving up on yourself. I hope that you poured libations for your ancestors and them. I hope you sent out a little prayer. I hope you lit a candle for yourself and for the collective and the children of the Most High for liberation and expansion. Do that. Ooh, that's one of the best things y'all could do at this time, y'all. Your own spiritual practice, but also sending some prayers out for the people who need it. And I be specific with my prayer. I be like the children of the Most High, because I don't know these. I don't know who they are. I don't know these other people. I don't know these people. I don't know who they are. Right? I think that's in the Bible too. Like, I don't know these people. I don't know them. I didn't get any message about praying for them. I got messages about the children of the Most High. And that's what I'm going to go with. Because look, the prayers of the righteous availeth much. Let me not show off how much I was paying attention in Sunday school. But yeah, y'all, Jessie May, don't laugh at me. You know I be clowning. But anyway, I love y'all so much. Have an amazing day. Mwah! Peace and love.